Hey man, what it is? This is Dean, and I am your host. And this is By Any Means. Y'all already know they're going to Cash App $sign at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what's up. Oh yeah, y'all. Um, Keyshawn Davis out here being fake with Abdullah Mason again. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis out here being fake and being jealous of Abdullah Mason, and it is sickening to me. I have to speak on this, y'all. I'm sorry, I apologize. I gotta be Dean. I gotta speak on this. Now, Keyshawn's video has surfaced of Abdullah Mason being in the back room with Keyshawn Davis after his fight. And Keyshawn Davis was showing him love, gave him the double handshake, the tap on the head, all the admiration in the world. Just to do an interview with Gilly on Mill City Boxing was him, Gilly, Coach Kenny, and Mill City, and then just downplayed and took all types of shots at Abdullah Mason. Said he only fighting blown up 126 pounders. He ain't fighting nobody. His resume trash. Y'all need to slow down on this Abdullah Mason stuff. The only reason why I think that he would speak so high, so down on him so much is because Abdullah Mason is getting more hype behind him than Keyshawn Davis is getting behind him. Keyshawn Davis, let me talk to you, my guy. You're not in no position to talk about resumes. Your best fight is Pedraza, who Gervonta Davis beat 8 years ago. You're not in position. You haven't fought good enough competition or those guys to be sitting up there downplaying Abdullah Mason's resume. And I feel as though that you are jealous of Abdullah Mason. That's all it could be, because you didn't tell Abdullah Mason none of that to his face. You was being fake in front of him to his face. You was acting like that's your man's. Abdullah, stay away from Keyshawn Davis. Dudes like him, you need to stay away from, because they the type of dudes in front of your face, they all smiles, want to shake hands. Soon as you leave, they talking about you behind your back, about what you didn't do or what you didn't accomplish, but they won't say it to you. Do y'all think Gervonta Davis would be saying this about Abdullah Mason, somebody he would have showed love to? Do y'all think Jerron Ennis would be talking about Abdullah Mason like that right after his fight, right after Abdullah Mason was in the ring with Jerron Ennis? It's a character thing with Keyshawn. Keyshawn was calling out everybody. Then they put the microphone in his face. Then he said he not going to call out nobody just to get away from the microphone, get on YouTube and start calling out people again. You can't make this up, man. I don't know what's going on with the water over there in that Bomac camp or whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. But this type of behavior, man, has to be called out, because being fake ain't never cool. Listen here. If I was Abdullah Mason and I seen that, you wouldn't even be able to shake my hand until we address that. Nah. Dag, bro, I was just back there and you was bigging me up and we're like, what's all this? You down on my resume saying it's trash? I ain't fighting this. Like, what's up? You know what, Keyshawn Davis, the type of dude to say, little bro, I was just trying to get you some clout. I was just trying big. And I don't need that from you, bro. We're not even close to fighting. You ain't got to do that to fight me anyway. Just say you want smoke. Abdullah, you already know what's up with Abdullah. Just say you want smoke. You ain't even got to do all that. You ain't got to be fake to get smoke. But he's watching and trying to be something he's not. He wants to try to be like the other guys that's in or around his weight division. And you got to earn it, Keyshawn. He wants to be more popular than he is, not understanding that, Keyshawn, we like you inside the ring, my guy. You already getting the admiration and all of that stuff. You already getting it, bro. You are getting talked about exactly how you should be getting talked about at this point in your career. Nothing more, nothing less. Everybody said you had the most exciting fight on the card. That's what everybody said. Everybody literally said you had the most exciting fight on the card. People was bigging you up, saying they was impressed by you, that you threw everything at homeboy. He just had a chin. That's what people was saying, bro. But now if I sit up there and talk about you ain't fight nobody and your best fight is a tank leftover from 8 years ago, I'm wrong for saying that, right? That you brought down in weight, to be honest, because I think Pedraza was up there at 140. But somebody will be wrong or holding you to that same standard, saying, who have you for? You was fighting blown up 130 pounders too early in your career. Go check Keyshawn Davis' resume. Abdullah Mason, stay away from people like a Keyshawn Davis. This is why Keyshawn is turning me off and turning a lot of other people off. Keyshawn, word of advice, bro. Don't end your career before it gets started. Don't end your career before it gets started, my guy. You ain't in no position to be downplaying little bro. I just think it's jealousy that little bro getting talked about more than you getting talked about, my guy. That's the only reason why you even feel the need to take that shot at him. Gilly was trying to big him up, and you had to be the one to put a stop to it. The same guy, you double handshake. Yo, what I mean by the double handshake is he gave Abdullah the handshake, brought him in close, tapped him on the back. They talked a little bit and did the double handshake again. Cornball stuff, bro. Yo, I just met Greg Hackett. Shout out to Greg Hackett. And when I walked up to him, it was the same situation, a double handshake, the whole nine, me giving him his kudos, me giving him his flowers, appreciating what he do out here. That's like if I can drop the YouTube video 2 days later. Yeah, Greg Hackett ain't really doing nothing on YouTube. He an overrated trainer. He only got a couple wins in his career. Like, that's like me doing that. And then expecting somebody to be like, oh, yeah, Deem, a real dude after that. Like, that's cornball stuff, bro. So don't get mad at me. You ain't have to do that. You could have why not let Gilly big the young boy up and say that's who he like and he think is up and coming and he think he could beat you or whatever he said. Even if you would have said, man, I like Lil Bro too. He gonna be one of them ones. He just can't beat me. I wouldn't be mad at that. Wouldn't nobody be mad at that, Keyshawn? But you're falling under the game plan of downing others to big up yourself. You ain't got to do that, my boy. You don't have to do that, bro. You've been doing a lot of stuff that has been turning people off lately. It ain't just me, Keyshawn. Please listen to me, bro. I'm trying to give you advice because I kind of like you. I love you inside of the ring. I love your boxing skills. I love what you bring. I love that you with Bo Mack and them. I love that you're around Terrence Crawford and all that, especially with your fighting style. I love that shakurstevenson your mans, even though I disagree with y'all not wanting to fight, but whatever. Y'all didn't grow up to whatever. But you ain't got to do that, bro. You throwing rocks and high in your hand, and they ain't never cool, bro. I'm trying to teach you how to be a man, my guy. I'm trying to teach you about likability, my guy. I'm trying to teach you about accountability also. You can't give somebody the double handshake with and all the flowers and then all the love, and then somebody else bigs that person up, and you the first person to try to put a stop to it. Yeah, he good. He ain't all that, though. But let somebody had did that to you, you would have a problem with it. Abdullah, stay away from people like this. After I would have seen that with Keyshawn, I would have added Keyshawn on Twitter and told him line it up. That's what I would have did. That's Deem, though. I can't be around people that's being fake like that. That's just me. You couldn't be around me. Guess what? We'll just be fist bumping every time I see you from now on. Because that means everything that was in that dressing room was fake. Or that was real, and then you're being fake for the cameras. Either way, I'm not a fan of it, my guy. Either way, I'll be looking at you funny. And this is why Gervonta Davis move how he moved. This is the same thing that happened with him and shakurstevenson. Same exact thing. Y'all gonna either be cool or big them up or you want smoke. You gotta pick one, but all this, one day you're cool, next day you want smoke, then you're back to being cool, then you want smoke, then you like, come on, bro, all this flip-flopping, dog. Be a man, Keyshawn. Don't ruin your career before it gets started, bro. You're not in no position to be talking about nobody's resume, my guy. You just start getting notable opponents, bro. Who do you think you are? You think you Shakur? You're not Shakur, bro. You're on your way. You're in position to become a champion. You're doing very well in your career, but you got to prove to us that you is who you say you is, bro. And we ain't got to like you over Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is earning his. He is making people talk about him, bro. You acting like people just talking about the man just to be talking about the man. They talking about the young man because they like what they see. And if you want people talking to you the same way, make sure, you should have got that knockout in there. There ain't Abdullah Mason problem that he's stopping everything and you not stopping as much. And I like you, Keyshawn. I like you as a fighter, bro. But you got Andy Cruz problems. How you talking down on somebody you ain't fight Andy Cruz yet? If you was talking down on Andy Cruz, the energy you got for Andy Cruz, I have no problem with that. Because y'all been not vibing. But you can't do the double handshake, be in the background. That's your man showing you so much love. Then somebody else show him love, and you the main guy trying to tear him down. So y'all know what this is, right? Deem by any means.